I don't know if we'll play them tonight, but we might have to.
Yeah, we might have to set something up, you know.
Yes, just the little snippet we heard on the video, they fucking rock too. They're a local.
Yeah,
local band.
You gotta support the local bands, man. Like
everybody's got local independent bands.
Hell, they might be listening tonight. I don't know.
So that little video that we watched for a few minutes while their songs are playing was pretty cool. Definitely looking to pursue something.
Yeah, so we'll you know, that's how easy it is.
Something just ran up your driveway right there.
What?
Yeah, something just ran up your driveway, some four-legged furball.
Oh, the damn rabbit, man.
It wasn't a rabbit. It wasn't hopping. It was four-legged.
No, it was probably a cat.
Look, there it is around your trash cans, up on the deck.
Yeah, it's a cat.
It's a cat?
No. Yeah. Oh, that's a cat. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the computer here thinking something happened. He's watching the security monitors.
Hey, all kinds of fun happen here in the middle of the night. You never know.
I got to get the monitor put up on the wall. Oh, yeah. It would give me more desk space.
Desk space.
Yeah, I can't say that tonight. Desk space. There.
So la desco.
Yeah. But yeah, what the hell were we talking about now? I completely forgot.
I thought we were talking about
Tomorrow the World.
Tomorrow the World.
Yeah. See, that's how easy it is all you got to do is send us an email or a message on Facebook or whatever, and you know, we'll check your band out. You know, it's that simple. You know, I can't find out about you if you don't tell me about you.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many bands we can find on our own. So they're a band. Send us your stuff, and we can, you know.
Yeah, I've got. If you guys could see the email for Tap Detroit, I should turn the camera on.
No, you don't want to, because you know how many emails you probably haven't read in your inbox that came in this week. It's probably like 100 of them.
I should turn the camera on the damn email and show them.
The best way to contact would be through Fachi Book on the Plankman Show Facebook page and send us something through that way. To at least make first contact.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get a response than looking at Blanky's Tap Detroit email. It's funny because I know when you've looked at the email, because all of a sudden there'll be like 15 or 20 emails. Hey, what do you think about these guys?
Yeah, hey, what do you think about these guys?
Hey, that happens like once every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
I'm trying to get caught up on it, but I got so much stuff going on. It's hard to keep. I need an assistant. You know, 3 years ago, three years ago, I asked for an assistant. I never got an assistant.
Anybody want an intern?
Yeah, it's like, I need help, man.
The pay is free.
Yeah, the pay is nothing.
If you're over 21, you might get free beverages that are the adult kind.
Yeah, you might get into some cool shows. You know,
we'll pay for your ticket down the show.
Yeah, like I'll get you into some cool shows and that, but for God's sakes, I can't pay you because I don't get paid. I'm paying to do this shit. You know, like literally, I'm paying to do it, but I do it because I love it.
That's right. It's about the love.
You know. Yeah, I love all the local bands. I love the independent artists that we've gotten to know over the years. You know. My buddy Norman down there in Texas, like, I miss that son of a bitch.
And speaking of that, he did find the song.
I did find the song, by the way.
We will play it.
So I will play Norman's song, damn it, because I knew I had it. Because I remember when we did the interview, we talked, and I did not have the single at that moment. So we played the video. But then after I talked to Norman off air, he's like, oh, dude, I'll get you the single. You know, I'm sorry. Because he was scrambling, he wasn't prepared, you know. We kind of did this me and him did this at the last minute because we were both going through shit. And he was like, I mean, he literally called me on the phone, like my phone, you know, like not Tap Detroit. He called me. Yeah, he called me.
This is how important he is.
Yeah.
Just remember that Abe Under Fire. Calls from other bands direct to his phone. Yeah. So when you're big, remember, you can always still call his cell phone.
Yeah, I know people. I can help you out. But anyways, you know, Norman was going through some stuff. I was going through some stuff, you know, because I didn't think the show was going to continue or whatever. And yeah, it was dark times, man. And, you know, I get this call from this guy down in Texas, you know, and he's like, well, you know, I kind of started a new project in that, you know, and I really want to share the music with you and that. And he says, I really think you're going to dig it. And I said, yeah, but dude, I don't even know if I'm going to do a show, man. like I'm at that point where I don't even know. And, you know, he kind of gave me a pep talk and, you know, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, dude, let's do it. So we ended up doing the show and neither one of us was really prepared.
Yeah, it was sort of a weird interview. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, but, you know, me and
you can go back and listen to that.
Yeah, me and Norman are tight with each other, you know, so it's like, I wasn't really worried, you know, but we didn't really have the song at the time because Norman forgot to send it to me. So we played the video, and then when we went off air, I talked to him. I said, Norman, I don't have the single, man. He's like, dude, I'll get it to you like tomorrow, you know. I'm like, okay, cool, because the song had like literally just come out, you know.
Yeah, it was literally released like a couple days before the interview.
Well, no, we were debuting.
Well, you premiered it.
Yeah, it wasn't even released yet, you know. So he's like, dude, you know, as soon as it comes out, I'll get it to you, you know. So he got it to me, and then I had it, you know. So when we did the interview, I didn't have it, but then he sent it to me in an email, and I had it. So I knew I had it, and seeing as how I've talked about it so goddamn much, we might as well play it. Like, just freaking play it and shut up.
That's right. Put it in there.
So here you go. This is As Strange as Angels. My buddy Norman down there in Texas, formerly of Murder FM. If you remember Murder FM, if you followed them, this is the guitar player, the singer. He moved on. The band all went their separate ways. I believe the drummer and the bass player, I believe they've got another band too, and I can't remember what it was called. But anyways, As Strange as Angels, the song's called Waves, and I believe Norman is promising some new music here in 2019. So check that out if you can. Go to your Amazons or your iTunes or wherever you go to get your music, and look up As Strange as Angels, and make sure you tell Norman that that I sent you. Like maybe that'll get you like $1 off. They might charge you $1 more. I don't know. But here you go. As Strange as Angels, as I promised like an hour ago, and it took me an hour to find it, but here it is. And we will be back because we still got to talk about the fucked up world that we all live in now.
We'll have to put some angry music after it.
Yeah, we got to get serious. So here you go. As Strange as Angels, Waves on the Plankman Show on tapdetroit.com. Oh yeah, I might as well just leave that running. I'm tired of switching it on and off.
Damn, I wish you would have said that at the beginning. It would have been a dick and eat in front of you live.
No, I just remembered. I'm like, yeah, I did save you a piece of that.
Might have to take that home with me.
Yeah, go ahead. I think I used too much onions this time. I'm still
Oh,
smelling.
dude, the guy responded 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Shane, he just responded. Thanks so much.
yeah, yeah. That's because I told him we'll check you guys out.
Oh, I thought he was listening.
No,
Sorry, get all my hopes up that we had a listener.
who knows? We might have somebody listening. Man, he does stuff with kids down there in Texas, like teaches them music and that, and they start bands and he helps them out and that. Like, it's amazing what this guy does. Like, one of these days, man, I'm gonna go down there and see him down there, you know?
Well, you know, he is a good dude, and it's funny to know what he looked like here in Murder FM, and then to see him in a white suit for this video. That's funny.
Nah, he's a cool dude, man. He was always excited to see me, and I'm like, dude, I'm like nobody, man. He's like, you ain't nobody. He's like, you're an awesome dude, man. I'm like, he's like, you gotta give yourself some credit. Hi there.
Yeah, hi. It helps out.
Oh, that was As Strange as Angels, my pal Norman, formerly of Murder FM. I wonder how long I can say that.
Well, you know, pretty soon it's just gonna be the new band name.
Yeah, because how long do you say it before it's like, dude, I'm not in that band anymore? You know what I mean? Because
Well, it's normally like a 6 month to a year transition, maybe.
well, I mean, it's the same thing with this. You know, with this show. You know, I get so many people that go, "Oh, the Tiny and Plankman," and I go, "No, it's not. It's not that." I've been doing it for 2 years as the Plankman Show. Like, it's been 2 years. Like, you guys got to get past it, man. So maybe I should take my own advice.
Yeah, you never know.
Just say Norman from As Strange as Angels.
That's right. You know, it's gotta be almost 2 years.
Well, yeah, because it all happened about the same time. So, you know, Norman.
It's now just Norm.
Yeah, Norman probably tell me take a little bit of my own medicine and shut the fuck up.
Tell my band to make stop fucking around.
Oh, I miss that guy, man. We gotta get him on the phone. But the thing we've been putting off is the. I don't know if we're gonna make this a segment or what. But what the fuck is wrong with the world we live in, man?
I'm sort of scared to broach what you're going to be wanting to talk about here in a minute.
Let me see if I can pull up the actual story, because
Jesus Christ. I have no clue, audience, what he's going to get me into.
Well, there's a couple.
How much hate mail might come our way.
There's a couple of them.
Dan better get ready.
One of them is more political, and one.
I'm nervous.
Here. I'll let you.
Just give me the basics.
No, you gotta watch it.
I gotta watch this?
Yeah.
You have the volume up on your phone so the listeners can hear too as I'm watching this.
Hang on, let me. Anyways, this is. Okay, this is what's wrong with our country. like seriously, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Like, you go to the drive-through at like McDonald's or something,
Awkward gym moments. Is that what I'm watching?
No,
That's what's up here.
no, no. It's right there. The video.
Yeah, from Awkward Gym Moments.
Well, it says awkward gym moment. Yeah, put it by the microphone, Ted. People do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the bitch tries to come through the drive-thru window at McDonald's.
Yeah, I see that.
Because she wanted McNuggets at 10 a.m. And so they try to get her out of the window.
I don't know. That bitch is overpowering the other one big time.
Yeah, well, they try to get her out of the window. They try to close the window.
Oh, they finally got that closed?
Yeah. And then she goes back into her car.
She's bashing it right now.
Yeah, she goes back to her car, gets something, bashes the window in, and then comes back in.
Oh, now she's getting into the car. She was just bashing it with her wrist or something, or her elbow.
Can you call the police?
Oh, no shit. Yeah, she just broke the drive-thru window.
Yeah.
We used to have the drive-thru window.
I still have it.
Oh, she just took off, too, and just, wow.
Yeah. And
I mean, how, if you don't know by now what time your favorite restaurant serves lunch?
So,
Jesus.
No, obviously, that chick was on something. Because, I'm sorry, if you go to McDonald's, like, if I go to McDonald's,
if it's 10:30, because that's when things switch and they start, you might be able to get it then.
Yeah, but 10:30 in the morning, you're probably not getting nuggets. And the average person in America,
hold on here, you got to be careful on how you phrase this, because there is a midnight shift out there.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
And I would be very pissed off getting off the radio station wanting a goddamn pizza at 7 a.m. in the morning, and nobody makes a goddamn pizza at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm saying the majority of people know if you go to McDonald's at 10 in the morning, you're not getting nuggets. You know? And
you don't get nuggets,
and the thing is, like, okay, if they tell you, hey, we don't have nuggets, like that should be the end of it, you know? Like, right there, it's over.
Yeah, you don't get out of your car. You don't try to break through the drive-through window.
You don't try to grab the employee and beat the shit out of them because you wanted nuggets at 10 in the morning. I mean, there's been times, like you said, I wanted a pizza at like 2 a.m. But I'm like, where the fuck am I getting a pizza at 2 a.m.? Nowhere. No. Am I going to go to the local pizza store?
Break into it.
And be like, hey, motherfucker, I want a goddamn pizza.
Find a pizza store that's open at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you're not until I open my new pizza store that only opens after midnight.
Damn.
Wait for that.
I'd be at least a once-a-month customer.
Yeah, pizza and beer after midnight. That's my new store.
Your new podcast, Pizza and Beer.
Yeah. But anyways, this girl had to be on something.
People going nuts, jumping over counters, drinking Slurpees, smashing milkshakes, and just...
Yeah, there was another one today. I think I even posted it on Facebook. The guy, I guess down in St. Petersburg, Florida, they are not allowed to have plastic straws in the dine-in area.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know what the reasoning is, but whatever reason, they're not allowed to have them. So the guy goes up to the register and says to the girl, there's no plastic straws in the dine-in area. I want a plastic straw. And she, explains to him that we're not allowed to have them. And he grabs her and like almost tries to hit her. And this girl defended herself and started popping the guy.
Now, remember, this is over like a cent and a half piece of plastic.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what has brought me to what the fuck is wrong with our world?
People are losing their mind over stupid shit.
I mean, come on, man.
I bet you every one of those instances they're on like PCP or something stupid. I mean, if they got naked or something, they'd be on like PCP, but otherwise they're just probably.
Yeah, and then the guy ended up leaving or whatever. He finally left. He got arrested for assaulting somebody else on the way out.
Oh, Jesus.
And they took him in, and I believe the girl that was behind the counter, I believe she's pressing charges now, because she was assaulted.
Oh yeah, that was definitely an assault.
And everybody's like, oh, she's probably going to lose her job. She shouldn't lose her job. She was defending herself.
Yeah.
Like, dude put his hands on it. I'm sorry, I don't care where I work. You put your hands on me, that gives me the right to punch you in the face.
That's going down.
Yeah, like, it's over, Like, it's over. Fun time is over. Like, we can argue, we can disagree, but
as soon as you touch me.
Yeah, as soon as you touch me, fists are flying, like all bets are off, And I mean, I've worked in cable and all of that where, homeowners are in your face, fuck you, fuck the company, all of that. And I stand there and I go, hey, I'm terribly sorry, But when it gets to that point where somebody puts their hands on you, it's a whole different ballgame. Yeah, I don't care. I got the right to defend myself. And if I feel threatened, and if you put your hands on me, that's saying that you want to do bodily harm.
Yeah.
I'm defending myself. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm going to defend myself.
I would like to know in most of these instances, if they have a record of it, how many of those people were on some sort of substance and how many were just mentally done.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm telling you, no offense, there's nobody that makes a chicken nugget that's well worth my time to get in a fight and go to jail over.
That is my point. It's like, why are you so upset?
Now, a steak or a pizza, there might be some issue, but there is no nugget of any kind that would.
But I don't. I just don't understand this lately, and it's happening like more often than I care to even want to know.
I mean, it could have been going on all along. It's just now with social media, it's more evident.
Yeah, well.
More people want to get that, 15 seconds of fame, so they're recording everything they can whenever they can.
Yeah, well.
So they can post it on their page or whatever, to get likes and followers.
I mean, I tell you what, man, this keeps happening. We're going to have a segment every week.
You probably could.
What the fuck is happening to the world we live in, Like, I could make that a fucking segment on the show.
Obviously wasn't in their right mind, because you think anybody that had some logical thinking or, cognitive thinking at the time would automatically know that, all right, it's 10 a.m. They may not have lunch, especially when you go through the drive-through window and they say it's 10 o'clock, we don't serve nuggets yet.
Yeah, and that's my thing.
All right, go to someplace and get something else.
Like, dude, I went to Taco Bell to get their breakfast one time, right?
You're brave.
I love their breakfast. Their breakfast is amazing.
Really?
Yes. You got to try the bacon crunch wrap. It's amazing. And
bacon, it can't be bad.
Exactly. So I literally pull in the drive.
Not American ham called Canadian bacon either.
Yeah. I pull in the drive-through at 10:55. Breakfast ends at 11. Okay?
All right.
So I'm like, hey, I got 5 minutes to get my breakfast, because I love Taco Bell's breakfast. So I pull in, lady says, can I help you? I said, yes, I'd like a bacon crunch wrap. She goes, breakfast has ended. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I go, it's 10:55. And she's like, well.
This is how it starts, Planky.
Yeah, no, she's
this
like.
This is how somebody comes irate and goes to the drive-through window.
No, that is, I'm trying to make a point that I was upset, but she said, breakfast is over. I said, well, that's what I wanted. If I'm not getting that, I'm leaving. So I left. I didn't jump through the window and go, hey, I wanted my fucking bacon crunch wrap, bitch. You know, I was upset, but I said, you know, hey, if they're not going to serve me breakfast, I'll leave.
There you go.
Like,
a rational way to handle it.
Like that's all I'm saying, you know? Like, I mean, yeah, they had 5 minutes. They could have gave me breakfast. They didn't. So I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Like, you're not getting my money today.
I think a lot of times those restaurants are like suggested breakfast ends at 11, but they've already have to get the lunch stuff going, so they only have what's available up to a certain point, and then
I had this one happen, I think it was like a month or two ago, and it was strange. I never had this happen at a Taco Bell before, but it was over there off of 8 Mile in Detroit. And, you know, I ordered my breakfast and that. I pulled up to the window. The girl tells me how much it is. I give her the money. She says, okay, can you back up? And when your food comes up, I'll wave you forward. I'm like, huh? She goes, yeah, back up past the window. And then when your food's ready, I'll wave you to come up, and then you can get your food and go. Like,
wow.
What?
Special treatment for Planky? They must have been...
No, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I back up to come back up to get my food again?
Maybe you had an item they didn't have readily available, so they had to
No. There was something fishy, because why do I need to back up away from the window
so somebody else behind you could go through and get their order?
There was nobody there. It was just me. I was the only one there, and I was actually working at that Taco Bell.
Well, maybe they thought you were a visitor, or maybe they just asking.
That could be.
Maybe they didn't want you sitting by the window in case you tried to break in.
That could be too.
They could have had several instances where people.
That's another one. That's two that I thought of. But there's a third one that I didn't know, and I think
maybe they were swapping cash registers out too.
No, that wasn't it. But there was a third one I didn't know, and I heard it on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Yeah, come on, tell it to me.
Okay, some of these Taco Bells and Wendy's and all of that, they have a timer.
Oh yeah, and they didn't want you to be in line and ruin their rates.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if I sat at the window,
especially if it's owned by the same company that
yeah.
So whatever rhymes with Booker King.
Yeah, whatever. So if I sit at the window for like 2.5 minutes or whatever, it ruins their time thing. And their performance looks bad, and they don't get pay raises and shit like that.
They
so
don't get companies benefits and specials and whatever goes along with the deals.
So like the first two you said is what popped in my mind. But then when I heard that on Dave and Chuck the Freak, I'm like, oh, now it makes sense. She wanted me to back up so I wasn't on this thing that registers that I'm there.
You were sitting waiting for food, because it's supposed to be like every 15 to 30 seconds they got to pump a person.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting there for more than, that time period, they want you to come back through to make it look like they service 2 people.
Yeah. So it looked like they serviced 2 people, but they only serviced 1, and it made them look good. And I didn't even think of that. I thought of the first 2 things like you said, because I'm like, oh yeah, she probably thinks I'm a creep, a white guy in Detroit,
You racist bastard.
Oh, that's true. I say the damn thing too. I see a white guy in Detroit, I start asking questions. Why is there a white guy? I was working the other day, looking around, I go, why is there a white guy over there?
You're racist.
Hey, whatever. But, yeah, so they do that so that their timer thing looks good.
Yep.
And
it's going to only work until they start matching the timer to receipts, right? Because the receipt for the order and all that. Oh, there was 2 people here, but there's only 1 receipt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but this is the things that people do, so that they can get more money or whatever, I mean.
Well, the store has certain, whatever corporate has certain
standards
they gotta meet. I mean, McDonald's the same way too. They have a thing where they like have surprise customers that go around and they actually sit somewhere with a stopwatch and watch the people that funnel through.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you don't meet your quota, they bring that up when they come in for their announcement inspection.
Yeah, but I had never heard of that, and then I heard it on David Chuck the Freak, and I'm like, that's what fucking happened to me.
Yeah, you must have been listening to a best of pretty soon lately, because that actually, I think,
no, this was
like a month.
Yeah, this was a while back. Yeah, because I heard it live.
Yep.
I
remember that.
And when it came on, I was driving down the road, and I'm like, that's what fucking happened to me. I know that's what happened.
Like you got all happy. I'm not a creeper.
Well, no, and then I think I posted it on Facebook or something, and then Marlon had said something about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you heard that on David Chuck? I'm like, dude, it freaking happened to me. Like, it really happened. So there's a lot of strange things going on in our world, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a fan of a lot of them, I got to be honest. But
I'm not a fan of somebody threatening me over chicken nuggets.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if it comes down to chicken nuggets or getting in a fist fight, I'm probably just gonna say, you know what?
No chicken nuggets or jail.
Yeah,
that's an easy one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home. I can actually make my own chicken nuggets here. I don't need McDonald's. I make them myself. Probably better.
But it's not a McDonald's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Drive-through window fist fight.
I'm pretty sure that chick was on something, man. Because
yeah, she went a little ballistic.
There's no reason for it. There's no reason.
There's none whatsoever. Over fast food that you should lose your cool for.
No, there is no
$4.99 or $5.99 meal.
There is no reason, period, that you should put your hands on an employee, at a restaurant or
any employee.
Yeah, anywhere. I mean, even though you're the customer and the customer is supposed to be right, that doesn't give you free reign to put your hands on somebody. That is not right. And believe me, I've done customer service. It ain't easy, man.
That's right. You ran away from the police carrying pizzas.
That's not customer service. I'm talking.
No, because the customer never had his service.
No, I'm talking about at a counter and people coming in and standing in line and you got to deal with them. I'm talking about customer service. And
so, what would you call installing cable on that customer service?
Oh, that could be customer service. Yeah.
I mean, any customer service.
Yeah.
You're with the.
Yeah, you're in the customer's house. Yeah. And that's a little more difficult too because you're in their home. And you got to be like on extra. Well, no, I mean you got to be extra nice because you're in somebody's home. You can't just be like, fuck this, I don't feel like doing this shit today. I mean, you got to understand you're in somebody's house. I mean, it's different when like they come to your business, but you're at their house. Your job is at their house. And that's why when I did it, I would explain, like, hey, I got to drill a hole in the side of your house. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, in order to get the cable in your house, it's got to come in from outside. So I always tried to explain stuff to people because it's their home. They have to live with it. They have to look at that cable on the side of the house coming in. You got to make sure you seal the hole so the cold air doesn't blow in the wintertime. And, you got to treat it better than you would your own house. I mean, it's more difficult being inside somebody's house
It is. It's more difficult when you're in their territory versus your home territory.
Yeah, because
your workplace territory.
Yeah, because I mean, you piss them off, you're in their house. You know? Yeah, and it's like, you know, when you're at your job and they leave, they leave, you go home, they don't know. Yeah, they don't know where you live, you don't know where they live, Like, I know where you live.
After they've destroyed your restaurant.
Yeah, but yeah, customer service is not an easy job. So yeah, I really don't see a reason.
There's a lot of people that lose their mind over, like I said, a cent and a half straw, $5.99 nugget meal.
Yeah,
it's like you're eating the best food in the planet, and you're, kind of a thing. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, come on.
It's really worth it. I mean, come on. You're eating something that's been electrically, chemically removed off the bone, smashed into a patty, and then deep fried.
Yeah, it might not even be chicken.
Chicken parts. Chicken bits.
Chicken-like. Yeah. Chicken flavored.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of things. So that's the first thing you wanted to talk about.
Well, that was it.
Oh, I thought you were going to do something political. Thank God.
No. I said one of them is political, but those two were McDonald's. This other one was a little political, and I didn't want to get into politics and that because politics,
nobody wins in politics.
Yeah, no, politics ruins friendships and families and all, especially nowadays, man. Like, you say one wrong thing, and everybody thinks, you're a racist or, well, you support him, he's a racist, so you must be it's like
guilt by association.
Yeah, you can't win. So that's why I keep the political thing quiet. I think me and Lou talked a little bit about it. What was it? Pranks on the Marsh? What did they play? Yeah. I think we talked a little bit about it when we were promoting that show and that, and it's just a no-win situation. Some people are like all into it, and if you don't believe what they believe, you're an idiot. And my thing is, I might disagree with you, but as long as you ain't trying to force feed that shit down my throat, I'm okay with you, Like, we can be friends and all that. We can disagree. But when it gets to the point where you're like, you're a freaking moron because you don't believe what I believe, well, then I don't want to talk to you.
It's no longer a discussion when you do personal attacks.
Yeah. And that's what I don't understand, like so many people get into this political stuff and, it ruins friendships, it ruins families, like family members won't talk to each other because, well, you believe this and I believe that, so you're an idiot, and I don't get it anymore, man. So
I don't think anybody does. It's too stupid.
Oh, you know what I was going to play that I almost forgot? Three Phase. Three Phase is going to be playing a show at Simon's. I believe it is January 26th. I want to say. I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, and I haven't been to Simon's in a while, and now that the All Around is closed, Simon's is like the closest to me.
Wow.
And I haven't seen Kevin and them in a while, so it'll be nice to go up there and hang out with those guys. So I guess we could end the show with some Three Phase.
Go for it.
And I'm trying to think. Well, I guess we could play Fuzzy Sweater because that's a newer song. And let's see, maybe one more. Maybe we'll give you two because it's been a while since we played some Three Phase. And yeah, we'll give you that one too. We'll give you a new one and an old one. Which one do you want first, the new one or the old one?
Let's go old school first.
Oh, well then I gotta switch this around.
Save the new one for making people listen
Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's the show. We may make that a segment on the show now.
What the hell's wrong with the world?
What the fuck is wrong with the world we live in? I should write that down.
Yeah, that's a good line.
That's a good line. I should write that down. Give me a piece of paper.
I'm just having a lighter for that.
Oh, well, I can get a guy to make a music bed or whatever. What the fuck is wrong with the world we live in, right? It's a long title, but damn it.
Yeah. Somebody else is probably say that one. I just do the PNN news sounder.
But yeah, that may be a new segment for the new year, and we've bounced around a couple ideas for some new stuff. Maybe some fun little games or something with the music and that. Yeah, we're gonna work on some new stuff and try to be a little more interactive. That's why we got the YouTube camera up there, right about there, and we even may fly a drone during the show.
I don't know. I might have to go out and get a helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think you're flying.
It's got guards on there. You can't get hurt. You'll be all right. We'll give you a drone view of the show.
They really want to see the top of our heads now.
That'll be great.
You fly over the drum set.
Oh yeah, I was flying it around in here. I was like, man, this is a cool view. I'll show you later.
Have a zoom in close up personals as somebody's talking.
Yeah, you can fly right overhead. They could fly right over here and look at me. That'd be kind of scary, but I gotta learn how to fly it better.
I might have to shave. But respectable.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be doing drone footage. Oh, too funny.
All right, well, we'll end the show with some three-phase. I don't know why I wanted to say six-phase. Oh, yeah, it's been 2 hours. That's fine.
Jesus Christ, that was 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. So, some three-phase, they'll be at Simon's. I believe it's January 26th. I'll double-check that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And we'll be out there. We'll check them out, and you should come join us too. So right now, listen to 2 from them, and I believe we'll see you next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
All right. Take it easy. Good night now.
Later.